Bula Vinaka and
Yes,
a
now
warm
we are
welcome
live
to
now.
yeah,
Hello.
Bula Vinaka and a warm welcome to everyone joining us tonight. It is such a joy and honor to gather together to learn, to grow, and to be inspired. So tonight we have three powerful messages lined up, each one touching a different part of who we are as leaders, friends, as team members and members of our community. So before we go ahead, I would love to let our speakers introduce themselves tonight. So I'll go first with Margaret. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Again, I'm Margaret. Yeah, good afternoon to you all. I'm a retired healthcare professional. I'm a mother of two. And now I'm running my own digital business as the CEO of my company. So I have been part of this amazing digital community for about a year now. And honestly, joining this digital business community is one decision I've never regretted. So before this, I spent over 25 years working in the healthcare sector and I retired last year. And now I'm building something new in a different way with more flexibility, purpose, and time. Yeah, the time for my self-care, more travel, more time for my hobbies, and more time for my family, of course. So that's my short introduction. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you very much, Margaret. I'll give it over to Sister Regina, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Luata. Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome everybody. This is Regina from Facebook page of Regina's Digital Circle coming live from Brisbane. I hope everyone is doing fine. So we are gathered here again tonight. Welcome back, Margaret. You have been missing for a while. And, let's hope that tonight is another interesting session. So a little bit introduction about myself. I'm Regina Karim, originally from Fiji, living in Brisbane. I'm retired and a digital business owner and mentor. And I have been enjoying this business really thoroughly because it ticks all the boxes for me. So if you think this is something you want to explore, you can see our websites there. You can message or register with any one of us and we can take it from there. Thank you, Loata.
Thank you very much, Sister Regina. So tonight, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Lowata and I'm hosting tonight. I'm very glad to be hosting. I'm originally from Fiji, now living in Queensland. I'm a team leader in this mental health service provider. I have 4 beautiful sons and 10 lovely grandchildren. And it's this time of the week where we get together again to share on our topics that are ahead of us here to talk on. And I'm loving being with my community and especially being with these CEOs tonight. Missing our two, Auntie Tether and Sweta, and I hope that they are listening in as well. So before we further ado, I will ask my CEOs tonight. We are here with their topics that they are ready to speak on, and we will hear about lifting others as we climb first. The reminder that our journey is upward is not just for ourselves, but for everyone connected to us. And also we will hear how our actions inspire others, because whether we realize it or not, our behavior, our choices, and our attitude, they shape the people around us. So each of our messages, they carry its own strength, and together we build a complete picture of leadership that reflects love, purpose, and influence. So thank you for being here tonight. Open your hearts, open your minds, and allow our each message to speak to you in the way you need it most. So let's begin with Regina, please. Thank you. Lifting others as we climb. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you, Sister Luata. Yes, this is an amazing topic. Lift others as you climb, helping others while pursuing your goals. So, as you chase your dreams, remember this: success feels good, but significance feels even better. So, and true success is not just about how far you go in life, it's about how many people you lift on the way up. We live in a world that teaches competition, comparison, and me first. But the real winners are those who rise and reach back to pull someone else up with them. Because success that only benefits you is temporary, but success that blesses others creates impact and legacy. So, when you lift others, you sharpen your own leadership. You grow faster because teaching strengthens what you know. Helping others doesn't drain your energy, it actually expands your capacity. The more you give, the more fulfilled you become. You don't need to be rich, famous, or perfect to help someone. You just need to be willing. Even one lesson, one word of encouragement, or one opportunity can change a life. Every person you help today could become a leader tomorrow, and together you grow exponentially. When you lift others, you build a culture of support instead of jealousy, collaboration instead of competition. Think about it. None of us truly make it alone. Somewhere along our journey, someone believed in us, guided us, or opened a door for us. Today, you get to be that door for someone else. Some people are climbing in silence, struggling in private, and praying for someone to notice them. Your kindness, your guidance, and belief could be the miracle they are waiting for. If your success only changes your lifestyle, it's good. But if your success changes other people's futures, it's powerful. And when it changes generations, that's legacy. This is exactly why I chose a business where we don't just focus on income, but on growth, mentorship, confidence, and empowerment. We rise together, we win together, we lift each other as we climb. Never shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Rise boldly. But as you rise, make sure your hand is always reaching back to lift someone else. What powerful statements these are. So if you think that you want somebody to lift you, and if you are ready to grow with support and help others grow too, get in touch with us and we will help you rise as well. Thank you so much, Aluata.
Thank you very much, Sister Regina, for your contribution today, uh, lifting others up as you climb. That is so true. As a leader, we create space for others to rise with us. Yeah. Lifting others doesn't slow us down. It does not. It strengthens us. It deepens our purpose and makes the journey meaningful. Thank you so much, Regina. Your message teaches us true growth is not measured by how far we go, like you're saying, but how many people we bring with us. Thank you for inspiring us tonight. So I'll go to the second speaker, who is Margaret from Bangkok. Lift your actions inspire others. How your behavior shapes those around you. Take it away, Margaret, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This topic is really, really important. How your behavior can shape those people around you, right? So, in fact, leadership is not defined by your position, title, of, it is really defined by who you are when no one is watching, right? That is how the leadership. So, people, they hardly remember exactly what you say, but people always remember how we made them feel, and most importantly, they remember what we did. So today, let's talk about something powerful, but often underestimated. That is our daily action, our behavior, right? So actually, our behavior is our message to the people, right? To our follower as well. So every action you take sends a message, whether you realize it or not. So the way you speak reflects your values. The way you listen, it shows your respect. And the way you react in stress, right? That reveals your character. So people watch how you handle pressure, how you handle failure, and how you handle success. So they learn not just from your instructions, but from your example. And here, what interesting, leaderships actually is contagious, like a disease, right? It is like infectious disease. It is contagious. Leadership also contagious. It has the ripple effect. Your action really has the ripple effect, right? It's the ripple effect far beyond what you can see actually. So when you show kindness, right, then other can feel to be kind. So when you take responsibility, then others just step up. When you still calm in the challenging situation, others also gain courage. They feel more confident in you. So when you keep going when it is hard, right, in a difficult time, so other believe they can do too, like you, right? So one good decision can inspire 100 more, and one brave moment can unlock someone else's confidence. So, but inspiration is not about, being perfect. It is about being real, right? So, people are not inspired by the by the perfectionists, by the perfection, right? Actually, they are inspired by honesty, resilience, and effort. So we have to be, real, to be authentic. That's very important, right? Especially since we are building our brand, we have to be authentic. We have to be resilient, right? And then we have to accept the fact that everyone make mistakes, at some point in life. So when you make mistake, you just need to admit it. It means you are teaching humility, right? When you keep trying, you teach persistence. So when you treat people with dignity, you teach respect. So leadership is not just about being better than others, it is about being better for others, for others. So the question becomes, what are you modeling today, right? So you have to ask yourself, what example am I setting right now? If someone copy my habits, will they grow? If others follow my attitude, will they feel stronger, right? Whether you are aware or not, someone is watching how you live your life and how you lead as a leader, right? And this brings us to the heart of leadership. So you don't have to be famous to be influential, maybe to your follower, your community, right? You just have to be intentional. Intention is very important. So your tone, your choice, your consistency, right? This shape your culture, this shape families, this shape your teams and your communities. So today, choose to be the example you wish you had. It's because when you change your actions, you don't just change your life, you change the atmosphere around you. So
Yes.
thank you very much. Back to you, Luada.
Wow, thank you very much for that powerful reminder and that inspiring message, Margaret. Yes, so tonight you have shown us that our action speaks louder than our words. Hey, whether we realize it or not, like you said, someone is always watching, learning, and being shaped by the way we live. Yeah, thank you. That you are also reminding us that leadership isn't about telling people what to do. It's about showing them through consistency, integrity, and character, as you say. Uh, your message also teach us tonight that we don't need titles to inspire. we inspire through our behavior, through kindness, through strength, like you're saying, and through patience, through grace. Thank you so much for reminding us that the best leadership is lived, not spoken. I commend you guys for what you have shared with us, Regina and Margaret, so far. So tonight, my topic is lead with empathy, leading by understanding, not authority. So this is not a business topic, it's just a human topic. It's about the heart. It is about how we show up for people, like my two colleagues have said, whether in our families, in our workplace, in our communities. So I often think back in the year 2000 when I served as the women's leader in our church back in Fiji. I had over 100 women in that ministry. So at the time, I didn't know everything about leadership. I didn't have leadership courses or certificates, but what I did have was a love for people, a desire to serve God faithfully. And looking back, I realized something important, that empathy was the true foundation of that leadership. People didn't follow because I had a title. They followed because they felt understood, they felt valued, and they were seen. So fast forward to today here in Australia, I serve as a team leader in our organization and working in the mental health sector. So, and I can confidently say that empathy has remained the heart of my leadership. It has guided my decisions, it has shaped my relationships, and it has also allowed me to stand with people during their most challenging moments. Working with people experiencing mental health challenges is not always easy. There are days when the stories are heavy, and there are days when behavior is complex. And there are days when I must look beyond what I have in front of me, and try to understand what the person is carrying in his heart, in his or her heart. And so to do this important work, I studied and completed my Cert 4 in mental health. That training gave me knowledge. It taught me the frameworks, the techniques, and the practical skills needed to support people well. But training alone is not enough. In this field, we must constantly learn. We go through workshops, refreshers, cultural training, and trauma-informed training, all to deepen our understanding. Because empathy is not just a feeling. Empathy is an actual intentional choice to understand. It's choosing to see the person, not the diagnosis. It is choosing to listen, not just to instruct. And it's also choosing to support rather than judge. And, empathy, as we know, is also rooted in faith. So beyond all my trainings and the certificate, I am deeply grateful for something even more foundational. I am grounded and rooted in the Word of God. The Word has, it has transformed me in what I am today. It has shaped my character, and also continues to grow, in my walk with God. The kindness, the compassion, the love, the peace, joy, being control, having that self-control. These are not only, godly virtues, they are leadership tools. In every situation, especially difficult ones. These qualities, they help me to respond, not to react, and they help me remain stable in unstable moments. And they also help me to lead with heart. When people feel our kindness, when they sense compassion, when our presence brings calm, and when our actions show love, then they trust us. And trust is the foundation of empathy-based leadership. For me, empathy means that I'm not pretending to love, like my two colleagues have said. I genuinely love them, not from a place of struggle, but from the overflow of what God has placed in my heart. And whether I'm speaking to a client with mental health challenges, guiding my team, or just engaging in community members, my goal is the same, to make sure that people feel seen, they feel heard, they are valued, and they feel safe. This is what empathy looks like in action. And that is what true leadership looks like. Leadership which serves, not dominates. So when we lead with empathy, people know we are genuine. No, they know that we are not one person on paper and another person in real life. They know our words match our actions. They know who we are when we say who we are, and that is powerful leadership. That is transformative leadership, I must say. So as I close, I want to remind us that leading with empathy, it's not weakness. It's strength, it's courage, it's humility. Authority may open the door, but empathy keeps the door open. Titles may give us the position, but it's the empathy that gives us influence. Even rules may create order, but empathy creates connection. So I encourage all of us tonight, whether at home, at work, in ministry, or in the country, or in the community, to choose empathy, choose understanding, choose to see people through the eyes of love. Because when we lead with empathy, we don't just lead, we lift, we heal, and we inspire. And Vina Kavakalevu, and thank you for listening to me tonight. So tonight, I'll just give it back to Regina and Margaret if they want to add on to what they have already shared with us tonight.
Well, thank you, Luata. You really highlighted the word empathy. It is so, so important in a daily life, no matter what you do, whether you have a business or a job or a normal person. Empathy, if you don't have empathy, you don't have a heart, because you must be kind and empathetic towards people, towards animals, towards everything in life, because that's how you will be happy and you will be getting closer to the Almighty, because empathy is everything. Otherwise, people are sad because they don't have empathy in them. Empathy is something that will connect you to so many people who are either suffering or looking for kindness. So that's all I can say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Regina. Any words from you again, Margaret?
Yeah, maybe just a kind reminder from what I just said. So our action, right? Our action really have the ripple effect. So please show your kindness. Also, please take responsibility as a leader, right? And then, you have, please stay calm in a challenging situation, even the situation is uncertain, right? A lot of uncertainty in this world. Stay calm with the uncertainty and keep moving forward no matter what. And that way, people also believe they can do too under your leadership. So that's just a kind reminder. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Margaret, for those additional words. Just final words from me. I just like to tie all these three topics together. Lead with empathy, by understanding, not just authority. The second one is lift others as you climb. That was from Regina, helping others while pursuing your goals. And the third one is your actions inspire others, how your behavior shapes those around you. So tonight we have been blessed with three powerful messages, each different yet beautifully connected. So we began with lifting others as you climb, showing us that our journey upward is not meant to be walked alone. Our growth, it becomes meaningful when we bring others along, when we encourage someone else's rise and create opportunity for others. The other one is your actions inspire others. It teaches us that leadership is not only what we say, but how we live. Our behavior, our consistency, our choices, they shape the people around us more than we realize. And my one was leading with empathy, a reminder that true leadership starts with the heart, like Regina said. When we understand people and lead with compassion, we build trust, safety, and genuine connection. So put together these three messages, give us a complete picture of true leadership. Empathy, it shapes our heart. Lifting others, it shapes our purpose. And our actions shape our influence. So when we combine this, we don't just become leaders, we become examples. We become encouragers. We become people who inspire, empower, and transform the spaces we walk into. So as we end tonight, may we go out leading with understanding. We live with generosity and live in a way that inspires everyone who crosses our path. So, Vinakavakalevu, thank you all for joining us. And may you carry these messages with you into your homes, into your workplaces, into your communities, and your everyday life. So, from me, Regina, and Margaret, we say have a good night and do
Good
take
night.
care.
Yeah.
Good
Bye for
night.
now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now. Thank you.
I cannot end it again. End.